me your chart and I'll tell you the story. Hi everybody, welcome back to our monthly podcast conducted by Show and Tell Academy. So as usual, my name is JL over here and I will be the host for this show over here. And without this very important individual over here, we wouldn't have this show. So why not just get them to introduce themselves first?
Hello everyone, my name is Coach Tang from Show and Tell Academy. I specialize in date selection. Now how about Coach Joyce?
Hello everyone, I'm Coach Joyce. I specialize in purple star astrology and numerology.
Great. And Coach Siang?
Hello everyone, I'm Coach Siang. I specialize in Feng Shui.
Right. So again, as usual, these are the important guests over here for us to answer to the topic that you guys have chosen over here. So what are we going to talk about today? We are going to talk about something that many people are feeling right now, which is why hard work does not guarantee success anymore. Now, I think a lot of us, especially from the 90s, from the 80s, we know for our mother, father, or grandpa, grandma generation, as long as you work hard, you will be rich or you will succeed in something. But I guess nowadays it doesn't function that way anymore. You don't just need hard work. You need to know how to play a little bit. You also need to be smart as well. So we are going to talk about this topic over here. So without further ado, okay, why don't we very quickly kickstart our very first question over here first? And this question is directed to first Coach Tang first. So why do you think many hardworking people today still struggle? That I think is very much related to what I just explained. So why don't we start with you first?
People nowadays, they don't lack hard work. They are actually lacking right timing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now, JL, have you ever experienced this? For example, you went for interview, right? You prepared so well for the interview, but in the end, you failed. You didn't get the job.
I've never, really interviewed a lot. Went for a lot of interview before, but yes. Let's take another incident. I think I have prepared a lot for some of the project that I used to sell. I prepared till I will never lose this job or this is 100% I'll get it. But yes, sometimes you still don't get it.
Yeah.
So you know the answer.
Yeah. So that is the first scenario. How about another scenario? You didn't prepare for anything for the interview, but somehow you passed the interview and you got the job.
Okay. Yes, I do. Sometimes I don't expect to get the job done. I'm not gonna get it, but I'll still get it. Somehow, yes.
Okay. So that is the power of right timing. Okay. Why? Because in Chinese state selection, there is a saying: if you do the right thing at the wrong timing, you won't get the result. Okay. Now, for example, let's just say you want to plant a seed, okay, but you plant it at the wrong timing, you won't get the fruit. Now, for example, let's just say we want to plant strawberries. Okay, if you plant during early of autumn or early of spring, you will get strawberries. But if you plant wrongly, for example, if you plant during early of summer or early of winter, you won't get the fruits.
Right.
Okay, so in Chinese selection, it teaches us hard work is not only about effort or hard work. Okay, it also relies on the right timing. Okay, it relies on doing the right thing at the right time to get the right outcome. That's why a lot of people now, they don't get the right outcome because they do not know the importance of right timing.
Okay, so that's mean sometimes we don't get what we want. It's not because of what we never prepared.
Correct.
But it was because this is just not the right time.
Correct.
That's why we don't get it.
Yes, you're right.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Coach Joyce, do you agree to this one?
That's right. A lot of people thought that as long as I'm hardworking, I will be successful one day. Actually, this kind of thinking, 50% correct, I would say. But it is good that you have this kind of thought because if having this kind of thought, you will be more confident. But when you are overconfident and you ignore the art of date selections, then problem will come. Because a lot of things, like a lot of important decisions, like signing contract, groundbreaking, moving house, or large scale procurement, you actually need to do it on auspicious date, so that it can provide you extra blessing and extra positive energy for your future. So this is very important. And now it's already June, already mid-year. So a lot of people are planning for holiday, year-end holiday. Do you plan anything?
Not so fast lah.
Not so.
Now June, almost June only.
People want to plan early so that they can buy cheap tickets. So they will go aasia.com, trip.com or whatever com, and they will search, okay, which period has the cheapest ticket? Actually, this is not right. For the first thing that you need to do is you actually need to choose an auspicious date to start your journey, not the date which has the cheapest ticket.
Oh.
You know? Because if you start your journey on an auspicious date, it can help your journey to become smoother and you can enjoy the trip more.
Okay.
So that is the importance of date selections.
What if it's too expensive? If it's double the price, then how still go? Then I'm not happy.
Then you can choose another time. Do you know how to choose auspicious date for traveling or not?
No.
I know you don't know, but don't worry. I will help you to
manage
all the things. So what you need to do is you just need to follow us, because every month I will share auspicious date for traveling in my social media. So if you follow me, you will get this date for free. So now the most auspicious actions that you need to do now is follow, like, and share.
Right.
Because by doing that, you won't miss any auspicious message from us.
Okay, so Coach Joyce have just helped me to promote the channel. So it was supposed to be my job, but since she said it already, I just gonna enhance it. So if you have not subscribed, okay, please subscribe. Leave down your comment. Just like this topic over here, it's from our members. It's from people who comment on our video. So you can do that too, right? So don't forget, like, comment, share, subscribe. So back to the question over here. So Coach Siang, do you agree to what we just said over here?
I somehow agree with both of them that timing is extremely important, but I think alignment is equally important.
Alignment.
Okay? Alignment. Now, without alignment, a person can work very, very hard, but at the end, he still feels stuck in the life. So it's like running on the treadmill. Or you work very hard on the treadmill, you keep running, you waste lots of energy, you sweat a lot, but in the end, you are at the same spot.
Okay.
Because of wrong direction. So I think timing is very important, but we also have to ask ourselves, are you on the right direction or not? Okay, probably you are not in the right industry. Probably you are not doing something you are very capable of. So that is the meaning of alignment. So in Feng Shui, we always talk about alignment. When the environment is supportive to you, is aligned to you, you will keep on receiving the good energy from the environment. The Feng Shui of the house will be very, very supportive to you.
Okay.
That is the meaning of alignment.
Oh, so date, not just date is important. Once you have the date already, then also alignment. Then which relates to something that I knew was 天地人. Sometimes if all these three align together,
very
then
good.
everything will be.
He is a fast learner.
Yeah, I always listen from the three of you now, right? So that relate to actually our second question here. Okay, so I think you do believe that, but I still gotta ask. Do you think many people are actually working hard, but in the wrong direction?
Yes, definitely. I think a lot of people are doing this. They are working very hard, but in the wrong direction. Now, you see, a lot of people, they are chasing after the method that works 10 years ago, but without realizing that nowadays the world has changed. The timing has changed, the trend, the technology, and even our period has changed. So I give you a very simple example. Property agent. Before period 9, the way to close the deal for a property agent is actually quite traditional. They have to meet with clients face to face. They even have to print out brochures, send to the clients, or they set up booth in the shopping mall or join any property fair. They build a lot of physical networking. But in period 9, things has changed because period 9 is a fire period. Everything moves so fast. So what we do now is a property agent today doesn't need to meet a client in order to close the deal.
Okay.
A live stream, a TikTok video, or even a YouTube video, we'll be able to attract more than 1,000 people from different cities and even different countries. So if you are still relying on very old school, old methods without adapting to new technology, yes, you may put a lot of effort, but in the end, you won't get what you what you're expecting. So this is what I mean. We have to adapt to our current technology. We have to stay updated with current trend and then change our strategy according to the situation worldwide.
Yeah, I agree because I've a lot of friends who are in the property agents. Compared to the older days, as long as you work hard calling the list, so-called the prospect list, right?
Correct.
You will make tons of money.
Correct.
But today, people who are doing that don't make as much as people who actually famous
Exactly.
on the internet. Like I knew one guy called I forgot his name already, but a guy who like to wear high heels. His prospect is crazy because he's famous online, wearing high heels and running around introducing the property. So that is crazy. So I totally agree. So what about Coach Joyce?
Exactly what Coach Siang say is exactly what is happened currently. Nowadays, people like to copy trend. So people like to copy other people's success idea blindly without focusing on the real action plan. This is actually very wrong. This is like you are sitting in an exam and you need to write an essay. So you see that top students, he score very high mark. So you just copy his essay and you submit that essay. Do you think you will get the same high mark?
No.
No, you will get 0 mark because of copying.
Yeah, copy, right? So I was thinking about that already. Okay.
Yeah. So this is totally wrong. So you need to have an action plan that suit you, not just copy blindly. It must be tailor-made for you. Just like in numerology also. For example, Chinese people, they like the number 168. Do you have someone using this number?
Yeah, one of my car number plate.
Yes. So a lot of people, okay, they see some people they use 168 and then they do very good. They say, wow, these people, car number 168, house plate number 168, phone number 168, everything also 168, and he's so rich. This 168 should be very lucky. Then he just copy his number blindly. He go change all his number to 168, 168 without looking at whether it is suitable or not.
No wonder I didn't get rich yet. Okay.
Yeah, 168 is actually a good number. It's an auspicious number, but you need to use it based on your destiny chart, based on your date of birth, and also what you are doing right now. So if 168, I would say if you are a property agent, then it is good. But if you are doing something else, like you are doing maybe you are a normal educator, then 168 maybe not so good for you. So everything need to tailor make actually.
So don't blindly follow, guys. Okay. Number 4, I heard before, does not mean it's bad one. Some property with the number 4 also do very well rented out every single month, every single year. Every time when the lot is empty, then it's always rented out the next day. So I take myself as an example. I got a property near Sri Kembangan. It's on the 14th floor. When I bought it, right, my mom was like, crazy, where got Chinese people buy property with number 4 in the plate? I say, I don't care, cheaper. Nice view. And it's a good location, so I bought. But till today, I still haven't lost any tenant yet. So I believe in number 4, not necessarily the bad number 1. So yes, do you think many people are actually working hard in the wrong direction? So we are talking about wrong direction.
Okay. Actually, I agree that a lot of people, they are working hard without the direction. I agree with what Coach Joyce and Coach Siang mentioned just now. But first of all, we need to identify, to understand why people, they are in the wrong direction. Now, I've seen a lot of people, they work very hard without knowing where they want to go. Okay, there's a saying, your destination is decided by your direction. First of all, we need to know where is our destination first.
Okay.
Now, for example, let's just say, JL, you are in accounting department. For example,
Imagine only lah.
yeah,
You know I
imagine,
will never
yeah,
win.
you will never, yeah.
Okay.
Let's just say you are in accounting department. Then you finally understood that, okay, realize that your final destination is to become a sales manager or a sales director. Now you know your direction, your destination. What you need to do now is to switch your direction. Means switch from accounting department to sales department. Okay, start from sales executive. And then you can use Chinese state selection to support your action. Now, for example, sales is all about closing deal, right?
Right.
Yeah. So you can utilize the art of Chinese state selection. For example, you can choose success day. You can choose your personal wealth day to support you so that you can optimize the outcome.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's how we reach our destination with the right direction.
Right. Okay. Now, I know you guys have a tool where you can plot the chart,
Yep.
and then I will know my respective so-called destiny or
Yep,
the
correct.
best date.
Yep.
All three of you do have different things, right?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. So, guys, I have got some goodies over here. So, if you want to know, okay, comment below. Yes, YES. Okay, I'll get the coaches or I will get the link personally. I benefit myself personally. Okay, and then I put it in the comment. Okay, if you reply yes, then we comment yes down there. I will send you the link so that you can get. I don't know what they are going to share, but I'm pretty sure it's going to benefit you. Right? So comment. I'll send it to you. Okay, now let's move on.
Yeah.
Okay, the third thing over here is I think why do so many people suddenly become successful easily? I think this is very much related to what you guys have just shared. Some people are like I share my older days lah. I actually used to study very hard. Although most of the time I don't lah. Okay, but at the very last minute during my Form 5, I tried to study very, very hard. And then compared to another person who tried to study very hard that year together with me, okay, did very well. Sorry, I rephrase. He didn't try because he said he won, but he didn't. I say I won, I did study very hard. But turns out my result is not as good as him. He got 5 A's, I got elephants. So why not we go from this point here first? Coach Joyce, tell me why some people sometimes don't have to do as much or as hard, still get success so easily.
Superficially, you might see that that person's gain their success easily. But actually, everything is about timing and alignment. So a lot of people, when they see, rich people, he must be very lucky lah.
Right.
As a rich father, rich wife. Superficially, it's like this. But actually, when someone say you are lucky, most probably you are going through your golden luck cycle, which I can say is favorable luck cycle.
Okay.
So let me define what is golden luck cycle. The golden luck cycle is a 10-year period where you will have a smoother luck, where you tend to make correct decisions. Okay, you will meet with your right partner. The things that you do seems like correct. So a few years ago, okay, I have a client. He was very, very clever, okay, very hardworking, okay, very disciplined. But end up, his business failed. And then his relationship also very messy. So one day, he was very frustrated. And then he come forward to me to look for my advice. Then I look at his chart and I look at his number. Then I tell him, you are not good. Not actually, you are not capable. It's because currently you are going through your low luck cycle and your number is not supporting you. So what I do is I try to help him to change his number, and then I advise him what he need to correct in his business planning.
Was it just one number or almost every car number plate or?
I changed his phone number first.
Phone number.
Number first. So after that, he continued to do according to what I advised lah. Then 2 years later, everything changed. Okay, suddenly his business come in smoothly, he's rich, and then cash flow also very smooth.
Better.
And then he meet his right partner.
Partner, life partner or business partner?
Both.
Oh wow.
Both.
Okay.
Wow. Two in one.
So at that time, people say again, he's so lucky lah.
Please look at my number, please. Later, promise me.
If any of our lucky audience want to do it, also need to comment.
Okay. You hear that? You hear that? So we will constantly give out something, not for everybody, guys. Give and take, right? You must get to know us better first. But yeah, please, since I'm here already, right? So look at my number for me. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, okay. But really, one phone number, one car plate number really do change.
When you use it consciously and you pair it with your actions, definitely it will create a positive effect on you.
Okay.
But if you change your number only, but you then don't change your attitude and your actions, then nothing will work for you.
Let me get a little bit controversial over here. Now, I used to be a very practical person, I would say before COVID, okay? Before I even get in touch with any kind of astrology thing, I was very practical. I don't believe in so-called luck. I only believe in myself and also my wallet, right? But yes, ever since I started, getting involved or get to know astrology, then I heard a lot of logic behind it. But can you tell me that if this person let's just say I don't follow your advice, I don't want to change my phone number, but I change my action. A person maybe very lazy, sitting at home, don't want to make phone call, but still want sales. But now all you need to do is just to change the action. So if I change action, don't change number, can or not?
This go back to your first questions. Why someone works so hard but nothing come out? So it's like this: when someone is overconfident, he don't want to pair with his number, he don't want to pair with the art of date selection, he don't want to pair with his feng shui. He's very confident that as long as I'm hardworking, I will be successful one day. Yes, maybe you will get your success, but you may delay your success. So if all these date selections, feng shui, and numbers can help you to achieve your success faster, why don't you do it?
Okay.
So why don't you want to achieve your success later?
Right.
By doing putting your effort blindly.
Now, let's continue. I'll still have things to challenge, but later. Okay. Coach Siang.
Yeah, I think what Joyce said is quite right. I mean, Chinese metaphysics is a guidebook. You cannot believe it blindly, but it's a guidebook for you to it's like a roadmap. You want to go to a place, there are so many roads to that place. With Chinese metaphysics, you will be able to find the shortest path to reach your destination. I think that one is a very, very powerful point for Chinese metaphysics.
Why do so many people suddenly become successful? Okay, suddenly. And it's like compared to some other people, they are easier.
Now, I think many people see that a person suddenly becomes successful, but they don't see the years behind. Like how many years they have been in the downward spiral, how many years they have spent their time, their efforts in learning, in taking those challenges. So this is the thing that happened to us. We always focus on the success of people that we forget about their efforts. So when opportunity comes, successful people already prepared mentally, financially, and even physically. So they will grab the opportunity. That's why when two persons are given the same opportunity, one can succeed. The other one won't succeed because he hesitates and then he missed the timing. That's why I believe that success is rarely overnight.
What about Coach Tang? Do you have things to share here?
Yeah. I totally agree with Coach Siang. What people see is only the result. What people don't see is actually the right timing behind the result. Okay, so let me give an example. You know about this company called OpenAI?
Yeah.
Yeah. So OpenAI is the creator of ChatGPT, right? Yeah. And then OpenAI is actually a very young company.
Yes,
because it was being established in the year of 2015. So it is only around 11 years old. Okay. And this company, from the perspective of Chinese state selection, it was being established on a very auspicious date. Okay. And that date was actually Receive Day. In Chinese, we call 收日. Okay, receive. So receive day actually means receiving or obtaining good energy or good return. Okay. So it is very good for important things like you want to launch a new business, you want to start a new job, you can use receive day.
Receive day.
Yeah, that's why OpenAI can be so successful. And even this year, they are planning to go for IPO.
Right.
Yeah, okay. So why so many companies are still struggling? Because they are launching their business at the wrong timing. Means bad date or inauspicious date. Yeah. So maybe OpenAI, they are very lucky to be accidentally launching their business in the right timing or
Right.
auspicious date.
Right. But I want to ask
Yeah.
Ang Mo.
Yeah.
Okay. If you don't know Ang Mo, I'm talking about you, Western people, right? So no offense. This is how Asian calls you. A lot of them, because I heard some of your session before.
Yeah.
Elon Musk,
Yeah.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Then a lot of these successful people. You have looked at the chart before, although may not be date selection, but I find a lot of them actually matches date lah,
Correct.
destiny lah.
Correct.
But do these people believe
really
in
don't-
Chinese astrology?
Very good question. Traditionally, or in the ancient time, all the emperors, they will have so-called astrologist strategists. For example, like Zhuge Liang, he's a strategist, but he's well versed in Chinese astrology. So they have this expert to advise them how to use the special date, the good dates, to start a new empire or to start a new job. Yeah, for example, like Kangxi, Emperor Kangxi. Actually, he started the first job, the first day of the job at the very auspicious day. But Western people, maybe they are just luckily, they didn't know have this, but maybe some politician who are very famous, like the current president of United States, he also believes in astrology. That's why he has a special feng shui expert that can advise him astrologically.
Oh, he do.
Of course, he has one. I
Okay.
think it's a lady. Yeah.
So I'm very glad to have the three of you. Please don't hate me. Okay? Sometimes I know my question is sharp, but I still love you guys. But by the way, my launching date, I have a kindergarten on my own. So Coach Tang actually helped me with a very good auspicious date. Although now the business still going okay, not explode yet, but I think it's coming. I can feel it, right? Okay. Anyway, so let's move on. Okay. With so many things that you guys have shared, I think we have to benefit our audience with some warning signs. Okay, so what are some warning signs people should not ignore right now?
As we know, we are now currently in period 9, right? Period 9 actually belongs to fire element.
Right.
Correct. And then fire is the fastest moving element among the 5 elements. Okay, so just imagine fire is like a candle. Candle will keep changing its shape every second.
Me,
right?
yin fire.
Yeah, yin fire. Okay, very good. Yeah, that's why you always keep changing your mind. Okay, yeah. So when we see fire, means keep changing, right? So it means the current world is like very fast changing. Okay, for example, you see the global economy. Okay, fluctuation in the stock market. Not even stock market, even the commodity like gold, even the oil, all fluctuates, right? And then not only that, even global policy, okay, politically, like the Straits of Hormuz, today open, tomorrow close, today open, tomorrow close again. Yeah, so there will be fluctuation. Now, here is the warning sign. People tend to act fast during a fast changing environment.
Right.
Yeah, so a lot of people will tell you this. You have to do it now, otherwise you will regret.
Right.
Here is a very dangerous sign, because if you do it, if you act fast without planning, you'll fail very quickly.
Right.
Yeah, so it's not about how fast you act. It's not about the speed. It's about the accuracy. Okay, to be accurate, you need to plan. To plan, you can utilize the art of date selection. Now, for example, let's just say if you didn't plan and then you launch your business at a very
Bad date.
bad date. For example, maybe remove day. Okay, from technical.
The day we
perspective.
start, tomorrow remove it.
Yeah. Remove day means you're right. Remove day means technically it means, as the name implies, remove, right? It means you'll be removed from the industry very easily. But if you know date selection, you can plan properly, then you can launch your business at a very auspicious date. For example, like success day, so that you can have a successful, your chance of having a successful business is higher. Yeah. So people, they should learn Chinese astrology or Chinese date selection so that they can, improve that.
Right. So it reminds me on our last podcast.
Yeah.
Think fast, act calmly.
Calmly.
See, I remember one,
Yeah,
I got
correct.
study one. I listened to you guys, not just the show. Okay,
Correct.
Ken. Then let's move on. What about Coach Siang?
I agree with Tang statement about period 9. You see, period 9 is about fire. So period 9, fire is moving very fast. So you see things move so fast around us. The trend changes very fast. The economy changes very fast. So people are getting more anxious and more reactive. So what I see is that one of the warning sign for you guys, um, if you feel like every single day of your life is like putting up fire every day. For example, you wake up every day, then you constantly feeling busy, you feel exhausted, you feel tired. I think that's a very, very serious sign that something is wrong with your life. It's either your strategy is wrong, your timing is wrong, your industry is wrong. You have to do something to mitigate this before things get even more serious. So in feng shui, our life, our environment is a reflection of your life. So look at your house. If your house is very messy, it's full with clutter and everything, right? Same thing will happen to your mind. You will feel obstructed, you will feel unclear. So what you can do is declutter your house, reorganize your space. Things will change after this. So don't ignore all those warning signs. Follow your heart. Your heart will tell you, oh, I'm feeling tired now.
But a lot of time, right? This one I got a lot of feeling to it because I have almost the exact problem here. See, I consider myself a person who never stopped working. I work every day. You look at my eye bag, you know already. Okay. It's not because that I really want to make 1 more million, 2 more million, 3 more million. It's like I get used to it really, where I work. But sometimes I do have the feeling where, wow, it never stopped coming, things. Good thing never stop coming good lah. Sometimes bad thing also never stop coming. So then it relates to my house. Messy lah. My house is considered messy lah. I mean, compared to a lot of other messy house, not that messy, but when I tried making it better, then the older mummy the dia will all come and you cannot throw this one, you cannot throw that. This one is older than you. All right, or this one how expensive. Wow, this broken thing, you know how difficult to have this one. So for people like me, right, already got people tell me move out law. Move out lah, move out is always the better choice. But it's not easy. So would that be anything that we can do other than just that maybe within our room only? Would that be something like that?
Our traditional Chinese culture, we have all this mindset, all those things. If you keep it, it become gold. All those ancient things,
right.
And ancient things, right?
Correct.
So this is a kind of Chinese culture which is already incepted in our parents' mindset for a very, very long time. So feng shui is about helping your life. It's not about creating more arguments with your family members. So keep that part. I'm sure you will have your own room or your own workstation. Start with your own workstation or declutter your area. Make sure that it is clean, it's not that messy, because when your place is not messy, same goes to your mind. Your mind will become more clear. Start with that small steps first.
So at least if my own workstation or my bedroom is clean, it's better than things that are not done, right?
Yeah, start with that. Then after you change your workstation, you change your work, then change your mother's mind.
Right. I tried that already. So I moved. I moved from a small house to a bigger house. Main reason was to have more space, so that the place can be more organized and beautiful.
That's the ultimate solution.
Yeah. What I thought was solution. So when I start moving, right, I was trying to throw away some furniture, this, that. So I told my mom, I prepared money for you to buy new furniture. Then she said, no, this one must follow. So now I'm still in the midst of trying to make arrangement. Anyway, enough of my story. Let's listen from Coach Joyce first.
Just now you talk about warning sign that you shouldn't ignore, right?
Sorry, I brought too far. Yeah, let's come back.
So actually, those warning sign, our God, or we say the higher intelligence in the universe, actually keep trying to send us and signal. He tried to message us, just that we are too busy. Okay, busy chasing after wealth. Okay, busy chasing timeline, busy for working, and then so on. We oversee or we ignore that kind of message. For example, every day you go out to work, and then one day you go out to work, and then a bird poo or shit on your head.
Buy Toto.
You said buy Toto, right? It's a signal, right? It's one kind of signal. And then this is not something that happen every day. It's something unusual. And when these things happen, you feel like, hi, today must be an unlucky day. You have this kind of feeling unless you buy Toto.
But never kena. I never had any price up.
These things, actually this thing happen is one kind of message from the universe.
Okay.
Yeah. Everything happened for a reason. Okay. When this thing happened, the universe, the God is actually telling you to slow down. So what you need to do is you need to go into your house and then wash properly. Okay. Check your schedule. Okay. Check your things. This is actually one hint maybe to help you to avoid some kind of misfortune or disaster. So everything happened for a reason. If now you are watching our podcast right now, it is not coincidentally. It must be universe trying to tell you something, okay, asking you to select an auspicious date to do what you are going to do or planning to do. Okay, this is a message that universe trying to tell you. So you need to have that kind of antenna to receive this kind of message.
Is it the same when come to some time? We always see the same car,
Same number.
the same number.
Yes.
Is it the same?
Yes, actually, the universe trying to message you because the universe cannot talk to you, the God cannot talk to you. So he can only try to hint you or message you through these kind of things. Let's say every day you see this number 111. Okay, the time is 11:11, and then you go to some shopping center and he give you a number also 1111. Then you need to stop and think. Okay, what is the message that the universe trying to tell you? There must be something.
Not buy Toto.
Not buy Toto.
Every time I come to number, the first thing Chinese thought about is Toto. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Because do you have any guide here where, like, if I look at some, let's take a number for an example, 1111 or whatsoever. Would that be some tips over here where we can know what action to take? Is there such thing?
Let's say you have a doubt in your mind, okay, whether you want to do this business or not. And then you have thinking about it for a very long time. And then you are asking for the universe to give you sign and hint whether you should do it. And then you see the number 111 for continuously 3 times. The universe is telling you yes.
You are trying to say keep on seeing the same thing means is a yes, or keep seeing 111 is yes?
Keep saying 111 is yes.
Oh, okay. Okay. Can I have 2 more tips? 111 is 1 tip now. 2 more. Do you have that? No.
If like 222 is to look for second option now.
Oh, really? So I believe your face is telling me not to tell me the third one now. Okay, we'll keep it next time. Okay, you comment there. Help me a little bit to get the third answer. Okay, Ken. Now, never mind. I know I can never ask for too much. They have warned me before already once. So anyway, let's move on to our next session here first. So, what can people start doing to improve their situation when come to, I will say, their respective area? I think we should go with Coach Siang
no
first.
problem. Now, since just now you talk about you're moving into a new house, right? Now, let me ask you, do you think, since you are moving into such a big house, right? You think which part of your house is the most important area of your house?
Important. Okay,
Yeah.
I've never thought of that. Wait, I think my bedroom. Yeah.
Bedroom is very important, but the most important one is actually your main door. The main door is the most important one.
Okay.
Okay, so let me tell you one thing. One of the most simple thing that you can do, everyone can do after this show, right, is to check on your main door. Check and see whether the space is okay or not. Is the chi flow over there is okay or not?
Chi flow.
Okay, chi means energy. Check and see whether the energy flow in that area is okay or not. Now, when we talk about main door, right, it is so important because in Feng Shui, we call the main door as the Qi mouth. Qi mouth is the like the energy mouth. It is where it is the primary entrance of the energy from the environment. So it is so important. There are two things you need to look at the main door. Number one, you look at, let's say this is your corridor, this is your main door. Okay. So the first thing you need to do is look at the external view of your main door.
External view.
Yes, that is very important because the external of the door,
I stand inside to look
inside
outside.
look outside. Yes,
Okay.
the external of the door, the view over there represent your relationship with the external world. Okay, so it governs what? It governs your wealth opportunity. It governs your career progress, your networking with your friend, with your clients. So that is external thing. That's why if your external view is excellent, like for example, you can see a beautiful mountain, a very peaceful lake right in front of your door, usually you do very well in your business because the external view govern your wealth opportunity.
Right.
All right. So what happened to the internal view of your room, the corridor, the foyer, and so on? When Qi gets into the house, it becomes personal. So the internal view of your door, it represents your savings, your relationship with your family members, your health status, your emotional status. So look at this area. Is it very messy? Is it very cluttered, full of shit, full of rubbish, full of tools? You have to check on that. Make sure this area is very clean, is free with all unwanted items.
Right.
Yeah, because if you can make sure that this area is having a very, very good chi flow, your saving will be good, your health will be good, your relationship with your family members will be good.
Right.
So this is the thing that you guys can do today. After the show, you can check on the view in front of your house and the view inside of your house. Declutter that area, reorganize the space, make sure that the chi flow is great. Start with that.
Right. So let's get a little bit deeper over here. If we look out from inside, which is most of the time is your living room lah.
Correct.
Or I think it's the living room. Look out, which is your main door. I look out. As long as the view is great, usually it is good for the individual, the house owner,
Correct.
and things like that, right?
Correct.
Then if we look inside, as long as it's organized,
Yes.
let's say it's your living hall, it's organized, or just the door in front of the door only, or the whole entire area.
Within your eyesight, the area within your eyesight,
I
all
see.
the area must be very, very clean.
Okay.
I give you a very simple example. People usually like to when they take off the shoes, they just leave it at the main door. That is not a good practice because you see, shoes are very dirty item. So you are like contaminating the chi flows into your house.
Right.
So what you can do is very easy. You just put all the shoes in the cabinet, close the cabinet. That's it.
Okay.
Feng Shui
Okay.
is actually very easy things.
Right. So second thing here, because I think this is also very useful for a lot of people, which is if because we are talking about this year 2026 was south is not a very good direction or area.
Yeah.
So I also heard one saying, if you are at south, your main door is south, you can put something to block it. So would that affect?
Put something to
Like
block it.
example,
What is that thing? You have any idea?
Maybe chair. If my chair is, because to block bad energy coming in, right? Because you are at so it's opposite of what other people are doing already.
No, actually, I don't agree with this lah. So when we say south is a bit nasty this year, it's not because the energy is bad. It's because south is the Tai Shui, is the grand deal of the year. So grand deal is actually very powerful. It's a very powerful star. It only become aggressive when you accidentally trigger it. For example, you go and do renovation in the south, then it will cause you some problem. So actually, you don't need to purposely put a chair in front of your door in order to block the energy. It won't work, right?
I see.
And sometimes I feel like it's a bit weird also. Like right in front of your door, you just put a chair, isn't it? It's a bit weird.
Right. Okay. Cool. So guys, I hope this helped you, right? So let's move on to Coach Joyce.
Yes, exactly what Ah Siang said. Feng Shui is actually nothing much complicated.
Mm.
It's actually an environmental study that everyone can learn and apply. You don't really need a compass to measure exactly, okay, 0.1 degree to the west and so on. No. Like what Coach Siang said, okay, your main door is the most important thing. Okay, when you open up we go out every day, what is the first thing that you can see? Okay, imagine when you open your door, straight away you see a dumping site, a lot of trash. This is already a sign that telling you that every day you go out, you are receiving bad
Trash.
energy. Okay, you smell the trash. It's so yucky.
Mm.
Without looking at your house number, straight away, I can tell you this is not a good house. Because every day when you open the door, negative things coming in first. And then you actually start your day with something negative. So in the long term, when you start your day every day with something negative, with bad smell, bad view, it actually causes your mind to see negative things, and you cannot see the positive opportunity. So in the long term, when you stay in that kind of house for too long, you will lose all your golden opportunity.
Yeah.
So that is the bad effect when you stay in a house that have that kind of entrance.
Right.
Mm.
Good. So I think the lesson over here is environment actually decides a lot of things. Without saying astrology, it also makes sense to who want to open the door and see trash or smelly every day, right? So I think we just have to take care of our environment and make sure we are in the right energy. Don't be around too much of negative people, negative environment. So that makes a lot of sense. Not just about astrology only. I think astrology or not, we still have to take this very, very seriously. Right. So Krishna.
So what people can do right now to improve their situation is that once I've mastered the art of Chinese dissection, I realized that the when is more important than the what. Okay, because a lot of people, they will ask, what should I do? But I will ask, when should I do it? Because the right timing can actually 10x your result. Okay, yeah. For example, if you want to improve your situation, right, you can learn the art of date selection. Okay, example, once you have mastered this art of date selection, right, you know when is the best time to launch a business. You know when is the best time to sign those contract or a partnership agreement. You know when is the best time to meet your Mr. Right. Or even getting married also needs to choose a good date, right?
Correct.
JL, you are married, right?
Yeah.
Did you choose a good date to get married?
I text you, ma. I was sitting in front, I was really sitting in front because I went to Putrajaya JPN. So it's not like where I can choose every other date, So it's very limited. I was asking, "Hey, coach, I only have this week. How? Luckily he replied. Because this coach Tang sometimes can take me one day to reply me one. So thanks to you.
No
Thanks to
problem.
you. Yeah.
You know why we have to choose a good date for marriage? Do you know why?
Oh, yeah.
Because
the good date is not much.
yeah, because
there
there is a saying. There is a
Okay.
saying in Chinese. They say 结婚一定要选好日子，因为结了婚就没好日子。Yeah. In English, it means getting married must choose a good day. Because after getting married, there will be no more good days. Yeah.
Okay, this one is just his statement. Okay, you don't have to follow. Okay, I didn't say it.
No,
We
just
don't say
kidding.
it. He said it.
Because choosing an auspicious date, we can actually help to prolong a healthy and long-lasting relationship.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So it's important. Right. I have a few real example of myself after knowing the coaches here. Sometimes when things is not moving too right, but you work so hard, you try so many ways. Sometimes it's time for us to look for alternative. I share my own experience. The only reason why I am in a way went into astrology or get to learn or know astrology was because pandemic. Right. I worked so hard. When pandemic hit, it's like, hey, what to do? This cannot, that cannot. So that's where I get to know astrology. So that's how. Okay, then let's move on to our next question, which our second last question is social media making people more impatient nowadays. This one I think we start with Coach Joyce first.
Yes. So definitely you see, social media is one of the reason why people nowadays become more impatient. You see, people nowadays, everyone, I think including me and you, has this bad habit. It called scrolling habit. So if you watch video, no matter it's TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, or anything, if something doesn't catch your attention within 3 seconds, you will just swipe up. You will just scroll it away.
All right.
So it's like the focus people can spoke the time that people can focus is very short. If something they don't like, they just swipe away.
Right.
So over time, these things actually don't stay on phone only. It will actually extend to your lifestyle. So it will affect your mind also. So over time, you are actually training your mind, telling your mind that don't accept all these things that don't come into my favorable directions. So a lot of things, when challenges happen, we will tend to give up. This job not good. Change law. This job, boss not handsome. Change law. So this kind of thing. So nowadays, people are actually consuming a lot of information, but they didn't absorb. They didn't absorb. So in real life also, people don't want to take out challenge. A little bit tired, give up. Okay. Put in a little bit effort, they expect high reward. So that's why nowadays business is very hard to do. And then now let me share with you one trick how to catch people attention.
Right.
You can catch people attention using number.
Oh.
How?
Okay.
Let me tell you. Let's say you want to share about one restaurant. Then you can put your title as 3 dishes that make this restaurant the best restaurant in Malaysia. So people will patiently watch through your video, first dish, second dish, until third dish. And then you can extend this kind of technique to conversation also. So like let's say I talk to you. Hey, JL, I want to share with you 5 interesting movie that I watched recently. So you will have patience to listen to me until I mention all the 5 movies.
I'm already interested. Do you have to share? No.
Michael Jackson.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, it's coming. Okay. Right. So is it a specific number or it is just with a number?
Usually people will use 3, 4, 5, or 7.
3, 4, 5, or 7. And this is with numerology thing backing up.
That caught people attention. Usually
Wow.
5 is the best one.
Okay. What about you, Coach Tang?
Okay, I totally agree with Coach Joyce. Why social media is making people so anxious nowadays? Because nowadays, young people, right, they love to show off their luxury watch, luxury house, luxury car, right? And then this will make other people feel impatient and anxious. Why other people can become so successful at a young age? Correct. Then now, JL, do you know that in this world, what is the average age of millionaires globally?
Now. Or not now?
Averagely. Yeah. You can say now. Yeah.
40?
Okay.
45?
How about you? What is the average age of millionaires globally?
30?
Okay. How about you?
30 something.
Yeah. You'll be very surprised that the average age of millionaire globally is actually 55 years old.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So social media is making us thinking that young millionaires, they are around 25 years old. Okay. In this world, there is instant noodle, instant coffee, but there's no instant success. Yeah. Like for example, right? Instant noodle. You eat fast, you cook fast, die also fast. Correct or not? Yeah.
True.
So it's not like that. Okay. In Chinese astrology, the right timing is actually built on patience. Okay. Now, for example, a farmer planting a seed of strawberry today, right? Can he expect to get the strawberry by tomorrow? No, right? Yeah. So
AI can.
yeah, AI can, but not the real one, right? Yeah. So there's a famous saying: true wealth actually comes from accumulation, not from instant gratification.
So, guys, pay attention. These people who look rich actually not rich because they are not 55 yet. Unless they are 55, you trust them. Okay. Anyway, no lah. But true saying, don't blindly chase after so-called money or success. Success and true wealth to me define many things. Sometimes it define whether you have good life with your family, a business that is running smoothly, more than just 5 million, 10 million, 20 million in your pocket. A lot of time, when people say money cannot buy everything, they say they don't know where to buy. But when come to some certain situation, you will know money does not really can buy everything. So yeah, that's my tip over here. Okay, never mind. Let's move on to Coach Siang here for the question. So is social media now really making people more impatient?
Yeah, I do agree with that. And I think the reason why social media is making people impatient is we can relate social media with Li Gua. Li Gua is fire. So you guys already know that fire spread very fast. All right. Now, other than this, fire is also very beautiful. It's very eye-catching. It's very stimulating. It's just like social media. The advertisements, the content, they are so stimulating. That's why people nowadays they are trained with everything also want instant, like what Coach Tang said just now. So they want instant reply, they want instant success, they want instant money.
I want customer to pay us instantly.
That's the thing. So instant is the thing. So now from feng shui perspective, right? There are many different methods of feng shui. Some of the feng shui methods, yes, it can give you so-called instant return, but then it has to be coupled with action. You cannot like today I activate a water feature at an auspicious hour, right timing, and I expect tomorrow I'm going to hit a jackpot. It's not
Right.
going to work this way.
If does have that way, tell me. I don't know work really.
I already tried it.
Okay.
It won't work that way. Okay, so I think nowadays people always look at the result. They forget about the process. The process is something we need to like try to value.
True. I mean, success sometimes overnight success also doesn't last long. I used to make quite a bit of money when I was younger, but I didn't save any single cent of it. As in, the money is gone. It's never there. Man. So true. So I mean, if you can make a lot of money overnight, I think it's a good thing. But more importantly, is know how to gut it. You have to
Correct.
know how to gut the money that you
Safeguard your
save.
wealth.
Not to say save money. I'm not a fan of saving money. I'm a fan of making your money work for you. But yeah, you must know how to gut them. Okay. I think we have enough today. But as usual, we end with one last piece of advice for this time. Why not for people who are feeling stuck right now? Go with Tang first, Coach Tang.
Okay. If you are currently feeling stuck and you're watching the podcast right now, here's the first thing that I want you to understand. Being stuck in life doesn't mean that your life is over. It simply means that the universe is preparing something better for you. Because from the standpoint of Chinese state selection, not every season is meant for growth. Yeah, some season are actually meant for preparation. Okay, for example, in our nature, right, on our earth, there is 4 seasons: summer, spring, autumn, and winter, right? Yeah, you cannot expect every single day also harvest season, right? Yeah. So I always believe that a seed underground may look invisible, okay, but invisible doesn't mean it's not growing, because there's a famous saying: invisible internally will make you invincible externally. Yeah, so
Right.
that's my final advice.
Okay, so invisible. Okay, don't lie. Okay, be patient. Okay, everything have its own timing, and like you said, representing date selection. A lot of time
Correct.
now that you know date selection, it's an option. Look into it. I
Correct.
think that's my advice to people who is watching over here. Look into it. You have an option, and use it.
Yeah.
We are not trying to say to change our whole entire life, right?
Correct.
So you have an option, you use it. So
Yeah.
come, Coach Siang, what's your advice here?
Now, if you are currently stuck in your life, right, my advice is only one word: change. You have to change. Don't stay frozen with your current environment, current perspective. You have to do something. You know, in Yi Jing, we always talk about yin and yang. Now, yang is 1, yin is 0. So if you didn't do anything, if you didn't do any changes, it's 0. Anything multiplied by 0 is equals to 0. You won't see any miracles happening. So you have to do something, change anything you can. Even you can change your hairstyle, change your image, If possible, change your environment. You cannot change your date of birth, of course, but you can change your perspective towards your life. You can change your action. You can change your personality. There are so many things that you can do, but change is the essence.
Right? So change, guys. Don't let your wife change. Okay, not saying that. Okay, try to fix it first. Okay, so change. I think this is very important because a lot of time, a lot of people expect different result, but they don't change their action, they don't change their thinking, so ends up nothing. So yeah, I totally agree. So with the last one as our only ladies over here, so what's your advice?
So if you currently feel stuck, you feel demotivated, every day wake up, you feel heavy, actually you are not alone and you are not broken. And today I will share with you a simple solutions to fix things. Okay, the solution is very simple. Okay, change your external to influence your internal. Okay, it can be something as simple as what our Coach Siang say, change your hairstyle, cut your hair. So you choose an auspicious date, okay, to cut your hair. Okay, select your favorite salon and go to there, cut your hair. So when you cut your hair, you change your hairstyle. You actually change the way you look at yourself because your image changed. You look at the mirror. You look at yourself differently. So you actually starting to build your confidence and you start to look at yourself in another way. So this is something positive. And the other advantages is that when you cut away your hair during the time when you feel upset, it is actually cutting away your negative energy. So you are cutting away something, you are letting go something that no longer serves you. So you are ready to change to something positive. Actually, transformations doesn't happen with something great. It actually happen with some small actions. So when you start to change your mindset, things will flow in. Okay.
Right.
And if you don't know how to choose an auspicious date to cut your hair, remember follow our social media. Okay? Because we will share with you monthly.
Yeah, you see, but first thing first, bring my shaver. I'm gonna shave my head bald. Right? Okay. Anyway, okay, with the right date, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, so yeah, okay. I was about to do the promotion, but again, Coach Joyce already helped me with that. But anyway, I think today we have shared a lot of information. Everything is just for you. So again, once again, today, this is the end of today's show. We will have more episode coming up. So stay tuned to our next one. And if you have any topic that you want us to talk about, again, feel free to drop down in the comment box over here. Subscribe, like, and share. We will see you at our next podcast. Right? Thank you very much, coaches.
Cheers,
Right? Thank you.
cheers.
Cheers.